Hello everybody, I am Dr. Swati Popat Vats and I'm here today for a live storytelling session. We're going to start in 2 minutes, so that gives you enough time to start and log in. Yes, you can send your likes, you can send your love, and you can send your comments as the session progresses. I will be telling 2 stories today. One is going to be in English and one is going to be in Hinglish, which means a combination of Hindi and English. So we're going to hear 2 stories today. All those of you who have joined, please press like so that we know that people have started joining in, and I would then know that it's time to start. We'll be starting the stories sharp at 5 o'clock, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank Crosswords, Sharper Stop and Early Childhood Association. We have a lot of schools who have also joined in here today, and I would like to say welcome to all these schools. Many children, love all you children. I'm sure you're at home, you are safe, you're healthy because you're washing your hands. Right? You're washing your hands properly and you're making the adults in your home also wash their hands. Thank you, Parvani. Thank you for joining in. It's amazing to have everybody here, and especially all you children, because after all, stories need children and children need stories. So let me tell you about the 2 stories that I'm going to tell you today. The first one is about a zebra, and it's called Zelda the Zebra. It's a story that I wrote because it's a song that is sung in many schools, and so I decided to write a story about it. And when I wrote that storybook, a 5-year-old, or was it 4-year-old? I think it was a 4-year-old boy called Nivid Rao who illustrated the book for me. So here is a big thank you to Nivid Rao. And my second story is a story that maybe all of you are quite familiar with. It's called The Lion and the Mouse. But in this story, the lion learns a lesson from the mouse about Corona. So I hope you are all able to hear me loud and clear, because I am not going to be using any pictures, any objects, anything for the stories. It's just going to be me, my voice, my face, and all of you. So if you want to enjoy the storytelling session, try to clap your hands first. Yes. Though I can't hear it, but I will always think that yes, many children are out there clapping their hands. So thank you, Farida, for joining in, and I hope you can hear me loud and clear. I hope you're all able to see me. Yes. So we have about a minute now. We are giving chance to all the other children to join in, and then we are going to start our storytelling session. I hope you are as excited as I am. I am very excited because I love stories. You know, stories help take us to a completely different world. It helps us meet so many new characters. And I love to go to Crossword because of that, because that place is full of books which have stories. So how many of you have lots of books at home? I'll tell you how many books I have. I last counted all my books and I have about 8,920 books. Wow, that's a nice number, right? Today, after hearing my story, why don't you count the number of books in your home? Let's see, you can post it on Crossword Facebook page. These are the number of books that I have. And I love to go to Crossword because also of the lovely smell of the books. You know, the books have a lovely smell. They smell of stories, and that's the most exciting thing about going to Crossword, picking up books, coming back home, sitting with your book and going into a completely different world. That the world of stories. So yes, I can see a lot of people have joined in. And for all the children out there who have joined in, please tell your mummy, or you if you are able to, please press like so that I can see so many likes coming up like that. And I know that everybody is ready for the session. Yes. Zelda is waiting to tell her story to you, and so is the lion and the mouse. Okay, fragrance. Somebody told me it's fragrance, not smell. Okay, yeah, because I was confused. Is it aroma? Aroma, food has aroma. Fragrance of books, okay, right? Okay, fine. Thank you for correcting me, because that's what life and words are all about. It's all about learning words and learning when to use the right word. So thank you so much. And how many of you love books? If you love books, press the heart button that you have. Press heart in that like, so that I come to know how many of you love books. And it's very, very important that we try to take all kinds of books. We try to take story books, we try to take comic books, we even try to take general knowledge books. Why not? After all, it is something that will help us know about the world. And that's what I love about books. Books help you know about the world. Books help you experience the world. And books sometimes make you smile and make you laugh. Right? Isn't that right? So, well, I can see Miss Dama has said, here is my 5-year-old son. Welcome to the 5-year-olds. Welcome to the 6-year-olds. Are there any 6-year-olds watching this story? Then please press like. Are there any 4-year-olds watching this story on this Facebook page? Then please press like. And if there are any 3-year-olds and 2-year-olds, this is for you. Wow. We have an 8-year-old. Bijal Shah says that my 8-year-old daughter is watching this. Isn't that lovely? 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. Do we have anyone with 10 years watching this story? 6 years. Neha Gupta says, my 6-year-old son, and we have a 4-year-old. And the comments are coming up so fast. Oh, wow. We have somebody who says, I'm 52 years old. So you can see that you have 2-year-olds and 52-year-olds who are watching the story. We have Bhavna saying, my 10-year-old Heath Tank is 6 years old. And I'm not able to read so fast. 4-year-old Abraham. So it's 7-year-old son. Oh, wow. We have 9-year-olds. And everybody is now ready and geared up for the storytelling. 2 stories coming your way, and it's 4 o'clock, and so I'm going to start with the stories. Yes. So my first story is about an animal which has stripes. So deep, not under the water, deep somewhere in some jungle lived a zebra, and her name was Zelda. Now Zelda had lovely black and white stripes. No. 1 minute. I don't think it was black and white. I think it was white and black. No. 1 minute. I think it was black and white. No. I think it was white and black. I don't know, but she had many white and many black stripes. And Zelda was very proud of her stripes. I'm also wearing a black and white dress today, and I have black and white hair, so I think I can call them zebra hair. But Zelda was very proud of her stripes. She used to keep them very clean and nice. Every day she would go in the jungle and she would prance around singing a song. And the song that she sang was, E.C.A I, I love my pretty stripes. E.C.A I, I love my pretty stripes. E.C.A I love my pretty stripes. E.C.A I love my pretty stripes. Now Zelda used to go around singing this song. Every night she would be exhausted after singing the song, eating grass, meeting the other zebras, and then Zelda would go off to sleep. Every morning, Zelda would get up and she would look around and she would look a bright, lovely day. Zelda was always happy. She was a very happy zebra. Now, Zelda would do one thing in the morning. You know what? She would remove all her stripes. Oh yeah, she was able to remove her stripes. Look, think about that. Yeah. She would remove all her stripes and then she would wash them and then she would hang each stripe to dry. And while she would wash and dry, she would sing which song? Come on, sing along with me. E.I.P.S. E.I.P.S. I love my pretty stripes. 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 So Zelda would hang her stripes to dry and then she would wait. Sometimes she would nod off to sleep because she can't go in the jungle without her stripes, can she? So she would just wait for her stripes to dry. One day, as she was waiting for her stripes to dry, she nodded off. And then she suddenly woke up and she said, "Oh dear, it's time for me to get my stripes." She went to get her stripes, but all her stripes were gone. Zelda was very upset. Zelda was very shocked. Zelda said, "Oh my God, where are my stripes, my stripes, my stripes?" And Zelda started wailing. And she said, "I lost my pretty stripes. I lost my pretty stripes." And she was a wailing zebra. She started wailing and crying and crying and crying. And the racket created was so loud that a monkey who was right there on a treetop felt, "Oh God, who is making this racket?" So the monkey got up and the monkey looked down. And the monkey saw, is that a white horse? Who is that down there making that racket? So the monkey jumped from branch to branch to branch and came down and told, "Who are you?" And the zebra said, I'm Zelda. I lost my stripes and now I don't know what to do. And I'm looking like a white horse. She started. And the monkey said, "1 minute. Stop. Stop crying so loudly. Stop. You're crying so loudly, I'm not able to think. So stop." So Zelda said, Okay, I will stop crying. Please help me with my stripes. So the monkey said, "Shh. Stop. Keep quiet." So Zelda said, "Okay, please help me with my stripes." So the monkey said, "Let me think. So the monkey said, "I got an idea." And the monkey went, and I don't know how, but the monkey came back with a black pail of paint. And he also got a brush. Imagine, the monkey was able to get all that in the jungle. And then the monkey said, "Look, Miss Zelda, I am going to paint some stripes on you. Is that okay?" So Zelda said, Oh, okay. Will it give my stripes back? And then will I be able to sing "Yipes, yipes, Zelda loves a stripe"? So the monkey said, "Chop! Keep quiet. Just say yes or no. Do you want me to paint these stripes on you?" So Zelda said, Yes, yes, please, 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 please. So the monkey painted the stripes on Zelda. And Zelda quickly went to the river and looked at her reflection. Ha 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 ha, she said, wow, I got my stripes back. And then what song do you think she sang? E.I.P.S, E.I.P.S, I love my pretty stripes. 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 And she pranced around, and then it was time to go to sleep. So the monkey went to sleep, and Zelda went to sleep, and suddenly there was a sound. Tip, tip, tip. What do you think is happening? Tip, tip, tip. Yeah, I think it must be raining. Tip, 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 tip. Suddenly, it started raining. And then what do you think happened to Zelda? All the paint got washed out. Started Zebra again. Oh my God. And she was so loud, and she was so loud, and she, I lost my stripe. Now the monkey woke up suddenly and said, what happened? What happened? What happened? And he again looked down and he saw, oh dear. Zelda was standing there with a black puddle all around her. All her stripes had got washed out. Poor Zelda. Now the monkey said, before you start wailing, okay, please don't start wailing. I have another idea, so please don't wail. But my stripes where are my stripes? So the monkey said, stop wailing. I have an idea. Let's go to the king of the jungle. Maybe he can help us. So Zelda said, okay, fine. So both of them went. The monkey went from branch to branch, and the zebra went prancing back all to the lion's den. And who do you think was inside? Lion was sleeping. So the monkey told Zelda, don't make a noise. He is sleeping. If you wake him up like that, he may eat you up. So Zelda said, okay, I will keep quiet. But my stripes, please get me my stripes, please, please. And suddenly the lion woke up. Who is there? And the monkey said, Sir, it's me, Mandy the monkey. Please, sir, we have come to you for help, sir. Please don't eat me, sir. So the lion said, what happened? Why did you wake me up? So the monkey said, Sir, we have a problem, sir. Please, sir. This is Zelda. So the lion looked at Zelda and said, who? Who? This white donkey? And Zelda went, he called me a donkey. And the monkey said, shh, keep quiet. No, sir, this is Zelda the Zebra. She lost her stripes, and that is why she's creating this racket in the whole jungle, and it is giving me a headache. And sir, it will start giving you a headache also, sir. So please help us, sir. So the lion said, oh, she looks different without her stripes, and I cannot let that happen in my jungle. A zebra without stripes? Who ever thought of that? So the lion said, okay, I'm going outside my den,
and I'm going to announce in the jungle that anybody who knows anything about Zelda's stripes, please come forward and I will not eat you. That is all I can do.
So the monkey said, please sir, please do it, please sir, because this woman, this Zelda is giving me a headache, sir. So Zelda said, but I am quiet no now. I am not crying no now. So the lion said, shh, I am going out. I am going to make the announcement. So the lion nicely walked very royally with his mane, and he walked out to the den, and he said, roar, roar, and the whole jungle became silent. And then the lion said, everybody listen to me. There is a donkey here. Oh, sorry, no. There is a zebra here who has lost her stripes. If any one of you know where the stripes are, please come here. Don't worry, I will not eat you. Row, row. And the lion then waited, and Mandy the monkey waited, and Zebra, what if I don't get my stripes? Whole life I will have to be like this. Who has my stripes? Please give me my stripes. And Mandy the monkey said, shh. And the lion waited. When they all heard somebody singing, somebody prancing around singing. And what was that song? The song was, yipes,
Yipes, I got the zebra stripes. Yipes, yipes, I got the zebra stripes. Yipes, yipes, I got the zebra stripes. Yipes, yipes, I got the zebra stripes.
The lion said, the monkey said, huh? And Zebra said, what? My stripes? Oh my God! Who is that? And who enters inside? It's Shere Khan. Yes, I am Shere Khan, the tiger. And I have very pretty stripes. Look at my brand new stripes.
Yipes, yipes, I got the zebra stripes. Yipes, yipes, I got the zebra stripes.
And everybody looked at Shere Khan. The lion said, what? The monkey said, what? The zebra said, what? And everybody said, how can you do that to me? And the monkey said, how can you take something from somebody without asking them? And the lion said,
Shere Khan, do you know that you have done a crime? Return those stripes right now to Zelda.
So the Zelda said, yes, please give me back my stripes, Shere Khan.
So Shere Khan said, oh, okay. I did not know that I will take the stripes and so many people will be upset. I just saw the stripes hanging there looking so brand new, and my stripes were wearing out. And so I thought, why can't I take Zelda's? So the lion said, you can't take things without asking, Mr. Shere Khan.
And Zelda said, do you know what happened to me when you took away my stripes? Look at me, everybody is calling me a white donkey. And the monkey said, okay, Mr. Shere Khan, please give her stripes back to her. Look, think of all of us, we are getting a headache, please. So Shere Khan said, okay, I don't like to see everybody in trouble like this. So here, Zelda, Here are your stripes. And he removed the stripes and he gave them to Zelda. Zelda quickly put on her stripes and she was feeling very happy. Oh, nice. And she looked around like this and she looked around like that and she said, yipes, yipes, I love my pretty stripes. Yipes, yipes, I love my pretty stripes. And all the animals became happy. The lion said, thank God. And Mandy the monkey said, thank God. And they all started running in the jungle saying, yipes, yipes, Zelda's got her stripes. Yipes, yipes, Zelda's got her stripes. Yipes, yipes, Zelda's got her stripes. Yipes. Ah. Suddenly they heard a sound. And they said, oh, they all looked at Zelda. Now what? And she said, no, I'm fine. I did not say anything. And they suddenly heard another sound. Ah. And they all looked here and they looked there. And then they all looked up. And guess what? Guess who was there? It was Gerald the giraffe. And he said, somebody stole my spots. And all the animals went, oh no, here we go again. So children, this was the story of Zelda the zebra. You know, actually zebras can't remove their stripes. But when I wrote this story, I wrote it because it's very important for us to understand that every body part of an animal is very important. And when we take away any body part, like when we pull a dog's tail or when we catch a butterfly and try to hurt their wings, it's going to harm that animal. So it's very, very important for us to take care of animals and not hurt any body part of theirs. And talking about animals, here is my second story. Are you ready? Are you all ready? If you are ready, press a smiley face this time so that I know that you are all ready for the second story. Now, this second story is going to be in Hinglish. In Hinglish means Hindi and English. So I hope you are all ready. Yes. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of the lion and the mouse. So, once upon a time, there was a city. Maybe it was a city like Mumbai, or maybe like Delhi, or maybe like Kolkata, or Punjab, Chandigarh, or Bangalore, or Hyderabad, any city, whichever city you live in. And in that city, suddenly there was a lockdown. Yeah, you know, like the one we are right now going through. You know, we are in our homes because we can't go out, and we shouldn't go out because there is a new disease. It's called corona. And if we go outside the house, then we have chances that we may get that disease. And so it's better to stay at home. Doctors are working very hard to take care of everybody and also to find a medicine for this corona. But because everybody was on lockdown, the animals in the city were feeling bored because there were no humans around. And one of these animals was a mouse. A very cute little mouse. And the mouse used to roam around the whole city and was feeling very lonely. The mouse said, there is nobody in the city now. I think I will go to the jungle. So, and he started going to the jungle. Now, he was a city mouse. He didn't know things in the jungle. He didn't know which are the animals to stay away from and which are the animals to make friends with. So, he went around smelling things, nibbling on things, and basically having fun. One day, as he was playing, he found a little like a small mound, you know, something little raised. And when he climbed on it, he found it soft. So he started bouncing on it. And when he started bouncing, he started enjoying. So he said, this is a nice place to play. And then when he was bouncing, suddenly he felt a hand that took him off, and he was caught in a nice, strong paw. And now the mouse was like this, caught, and suddenly he comes face to face with a lion. And he comes face to face with the lion, and the mouse starts, oh my God, now what do I do? Oh my God, now what do I do? Oh my God, who is this? Oh my God, I've never seen this animal before. And the lion says,
I am the king of the jungle. Who are you?
So the mouse said, Mr. King of the Jungle, I'm a mouse. See, I'm a mouse. And I'm so small. See, I'm so small. Are you going to eat me? Are you going to eat me? So the lion said,
I've just had a large meal. Very large meal. You're so small, I'm not going to eat you.
The mouse said, oh, thank you, Mr. King of the Jungle. Thank you so much. Thank you. But can I tell you something, please? You caught me in this paws of yours. Have you washed them? So the lion said,
What?
what do you mean, have I washed them? Sir, King of the Jungle, where I come from, city, we have been told to wash our hands before touching anything. Have you washed your hands? So the lion said, what?
Me? King of the jungle? Wash hands? What rubbish are you talking?
So the mouse said, see, don't come so close. Hold me a little far, okay? So the lion said, what? What do you mean, hold you a little far? What are you talking about?
What is it? What nonsense are you up to?
So the mouse said, see, King of the Jungle, you know where I come from, city? There we have to keep social distancing. So you cannot hold me so close to your face. Please take me a little far away. Please. So the lion was confused. The lion said, what is this? What is this creature talking about? First he's asking me whether I washed my paws. I am a lion. I don't wash paws. What rubbish. And now he's talking to me about social distancing. He's telling me to keep him far away. Okay, let me try. So he puts the mouse far away. His hand was like this. Now it has gone far away. And then the lion said,
I think now I'm going to eat you because you are now irritating me.
So the mouse said, Sir, King of the Jungle, hello, from far away, hello, far away, hello. Before eating me, you should be wearing a mask, okay? Please wear a mask. So the lion said, what is he talking about, mask? What is this, huh? ये क्या बोल रहा है बंदा? मैं तो मास्क खाता हूँ, ये तो मास्क लगाने को बोल रहा है. So the mouse said, hey, hello, hey, King of the Jungle, मैं मास्क खाने को नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. देखो मेरे में तो कितना थोड़ा ही मास्क है. हेलो King of the Jungle, hello, मैं मास्क पहनने को बोल रहा हूँ. Cover your mouth, cover it. So the lion was now shaken up, and the lion said,
Oh my God, what is this creature telling me? Wash my paws? Social distancing? And now he's telling me to cover my mouth? With what? Oh my God, I am feeling very worried. With what shall I cover my mouth?
So the mouse said, hello, 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 lion, lion, इधर देखो, पत्ता लो, पत्ता, leaf, पत्ता लो, mouth cover करो, हाँ, थोड़ा मेरे को दूर रखो, social distancing, and before eating any one of us, wash your paws, okay? Now the lion was confused. So the lion said,
I am not going to do any of that. I am the king of the jungle. I will not do any of that. Nothing can harm me.
So the mouse said, oh, hello, king of the jungle, hello. This thing, no, this corona which we are talking about, it will come to anybody, okay? So please, wash your paws, please, okay? Hold me far away, okay? And wear mask, wear a leaf, come on, you're a good king of the jungle, come on, quickly. Now the lion was convinced, and he said, maybe this creature has come from the city. Maybe he's right. Maybe all that he's talking about is absolutely right. So then, guess what the lion did? Because he's a lion, he first roared. And then he said, okay, since he has asked me to keep him far away, he took the mouse and held him far away. What was the next thing that he told me? क्या बोला था? He said to put a mask. So the lion looked around and he saw a tree, and he plucked a leaf and he put it on his mouth. Because lions know, they don't know what to take the leaves which have already fallen on the ground, So he put it on his mouth, and then he told the mouse,
is that right now, Mr. Mouse? Am I all right now? I've put the mask and I've put you far away. Is that all right?
Now the mouse was very smart. He wanted to get released. He wanted to run away. And the only way that he could run away from the paws of the lion was to tell the lion to wash his paws. And so the mouse said, king of the jungle, you forgot one thing. Wash your paws before touching anything. So the lion said,
okay, so I will go and I will wash my paws.
So he takes the mouse and he goes nicely walking. You know how lions walk? Let's see if you can walk like a lion. And he goes to the river, and there he washes his paw. And the mouse said, अरे king of the jungle, एक ही paw नहीं, चारों paw धोने के होते हैं. So the lion said, no,
I know the game you are playing with me. You want me to release you.
So the mouse said, no, king of the jungle, I am a very, 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 very nice mouse. You let me down, I will wait here. Please wash your hands, because you can't hold me with those hands. So the lion said, okay. And he said,
okay.
And he let the mouse down, and he started busily washing his paws. 1, 2, and then the back paws. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when he was feeling nice, he looked around for the mouse. Where do you think the mouse was? Yes, that little mouse of ours had run away. But he stood far away and he waved at the lion and he said, "Now you can't eat me, now you can't eat me, now you can't eat me." But the lion looked at him and said,
But thank you, Mr. Mouse, for teaching me 3 nice things. Wear a mask, wash my paws, and social distancing. I am going to do that.
So the mouse told the lion, "I am going to keep far away from you as part of my social distancing.
Bye-bye.
So children, that is the new story of the lion and the mouse. Did you enjoy it? Yes? Did you enjoy it? If you enjoyed it, put a smiling face so that I know that you all enjoyed it. Yes. So I can see so many smiling faces coming on, which means the children have really enjoyed it. So children, it's very important for us to be at home and tell your mommy and daddy that we must stay at home and we must wash our hands many times in a day, properly, not just like this and over, 20 seconds. So you know how to see 20 seconds if you can't count? For all the older kids here, you can count, right? But for the very younger children, they can't count. So the best way to know whether it's 20 seconds is to sing the happy birthday song. Do you know the song? So let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to you. So you can sing the happy birthday song. That means your 20 seconds are up and you can wash your hands properly like this, then like this, then like this, then each finger and thumb. Yes. And don't forget the wrist. That is exactly what Mr. Mouse taught the lion. So I hope you had fun today and I enjoyed myself telling this story to all of you. Zelda the Zebra and the Lion and the Mouse. No, the new Lion and the Mouse. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. To all of you children, I know you are missing school and I know your schools are sending you fantastic activities home. So for some time, till we are all safe and healthy, we will not be able to go to school, but you can come on the crosswords page, on the shopper's stock page every day and enjoy so many stories. So bye-bye, because now I have to talk to your mommy and daddies. So if your mommy and daddy have any question for me, can you please ask them to post in the comments and I will be able to answer them for you. Bye children. Bye. And only give flying kisses to everybody now. Huh? Social distancing. Yes. Bye-bye. So friends, I hope you enjoyed the session with your children. And I'm seeing a lot of comments coming up, and to read those comments now I will have to wear my specs, because as I just said that I have zebra hair, which means I am getting old, and so for that I will have to read the comments now. If you have any questions about COVID-19 and how to handle it with your children, I am here to answer all those questions. We had a few questions before the session, and one of them was that because children are at home the whole day long, how do we keep them busy? So I would always say to parents that don't try to keep them busy, try to keep them occupied, because children, when you try to keep them busy, they understand that you are just trying to give them some activities just for your sake. But when you try to keep them occupied, you will try and choose activities which are meant for children. So some of the things that you can do is A, do yoga with your children. B, yes, I know this is the right time to watch movies. There are so many children's movies available, but try not to watch them on that small mobile screen. Watch it on the larger, bigger screen. And many people were asking me that the news channels are on the whole day long. So what do we tell the children about this entire situation that everybody is going through right now? Well, it's very important to be frank, to be positive to your children, and it is important that we give them some amount of positivity. So please don't hide facts from them. If they ask you why are we on lockdown, it is important for you to say that right now outside there is some disease. It is very contagious. The meaning of contagious means if somebody has it and we go near them, then we will also catch it. So it's this disease going on, and doctors are working full time to find some solution for it. And that is why doctors have told us to stay at home. And that is why we are at home. When children ask you for how long are we going to be at home, please don't make false promises to them, because children are as it is not very patient. And when you make false promises to them like by tomorrow or by Thursday, then they feel very demotivated and they start losing trust in you. So it's very important that when children say when can we go out now, you have to say when the doctors tell us yes, it is safe to go out, then we will go out. Many of the children are also missing school. And that is why I have written a story on COVID-19, how to talk to your children about it. I will pass it on to Crosswords also if they would like to share it with you. Otherwise, it's also available on Early Childhood Association platforms. This is a story which I have shared with all parents, all schools, all teachers, to help them talk to the children in an age-appropriate manner about COVID-19. And also the prime question which is going on about in the children's mind is that the main important question is, why am I not going to school? So this story helps and make them understand that school will for some time come to you at home on your screen, but very soon when things will become all right, you will be able to go out. I just read a question here. It's from somebody who has a 3-year-old child, and she said that my child cries to go out. Please understand, mothers and fathers, crying is the only way children can vent their frustrations. So when your child cries to do something, hug your child and say, yes dear, I understand what you are feeling. Even I am feeling frustrated. Please don't tell them not to cry, because when you tell them not to cry, you are taking away their one emotional release. So it's very important for you to hug the child, pat the child on the back, let them cry it out and say, yes dear, I am also feeling frustrated because I also cannot go out. But that is why, you know what mommy does? Mommy takes a deep breath, or daddy takes a deep breath when daddy is upset. And then we keep ourselves busy with all different activities. So it is very, very important, mummies and daddies, that you have to keep that positivity and patience. I know it's very difficult right now. All of you are cooped up at home. Many parents are also working from home, and then they have the kids at home. So please understand, you and I are easily able to go on social media, read jokes, joke about things. Children don't have that release. And that's why children will become more cranky. Children will become more possessive of you. They won't want you to share your time with the computer. It's all normal. At the same time, please have firm and consistent rules with your children, because it is consistency which helps children get through any crisis. So it is very, very important for you to understand that consistency comes from a routine. Please set a proper routine for your children, and in this routine, children will suddenly feel a sense of calm when they know what to expect after what. and I can see somebody said that her son has 7,000 books. Wow, way to go. So it is very important that I know many of you are busy helping people in need. That's a very good thing. But I would suggest please don't go out, because I had a question here: how can we involve children in helping people in need? Please don't do that. Don't take children outside. The best way to make children help is by getting involved in household chores. So I have stressed this enough in every webinar that I have taken, that right now children need to feel wanted. Children need to have a sense of achievement, and that comes through household chores. When you tell your child, this is how you roll a chapati, or this is how you fold the clothes, or why don't you help mommy dry the vessels, but from the smallest to the biggest. So you can do your maths concepts through that. While you are doing it, you can always pick up an item and you can say, can you please go and keep this comb in mummy's drawer? Okay, so it's very important that we don't force them to do reading, writing and number work as reading, writing and number work. It's important that you play games with them. It's important that they also are able to see your timetable. So I've suggested to many parents whose children were not allowing them to work from home, I said, put up a timetable, a visual timetable or a written timetable, that this is mummy's timetable, this is daddy's timetable, this is your timetable. And in yellow will be the timings which are common for all three, which means this is the time at which the three of us will play a game. This is the timing at which three of us will play a treasure hunt or do yoga, or this is the time at which we'll all eat together. So when your child comes and you are working from home, you can always say, go and look for the yellow spot. Do we already have the yellow spot? No, sweetheart. So let's wait for the yellow spot, and when we come to that timing, mommy and daddy will both play with you. So it is very important to give children such tangible things that they can look to in understanding the chaos that is going on right now in their lives. Please understand, parents, that play is something that is going to become their rock, their anchor. So please don't take away play. Just because the school starts sending you activities, schools are doing their job, they are sending you activities to do at home. But at the same time, please ensure that your child is allowed to play on its own, that your child doesn't feel suffocated that every time my mommy or my daddy or somebody or the other is around me. Let children play on their own. Let them build those chaddar and cushion forts. Let them go and sit in a corner watching the birds. Let them do what they want to do. It's very important to give choices also to them. But friends, keep in mind that when your child misbehaves, because that's going to happen a lot at home right now, children are going to misbehave. They are cranky, they are frustrated, they are bored sometimes, and they are just seeing the same people all the time. They are not able to go out, they're not able to visit their friends. So it's very important that you allow them to talk on the phone with their friends, maybe do video calls with their friends. And it's also very important for you to understand that when children misbehave, focus on and try and cure the behavior. Blame the behavior, not the child. So please don't say you're a naughty child, you're a bad boy or you're a bad girl. You have to say, yes, you are feeling frustrated and that's why you're thinking of, you're throwing things around, but it's not going to help us. So once you start, calm down and mommy and daddy are going to talk to you. It's very important that you don't punish them at this time. Punish them by saying, we are not going to talk to you, that's fine. But punishments like, go and stand in the corner, or you won't be allowed to watch the television. These are going to cause even more panic in them. So it's very important to be firm, but at the same time, be sensitive to your child's need. Every child is different. And please, please, please don't use Corona to threaten your child. because I know a lot of moms and dads feel that threatening is the best way to get through to children, but it does not work in situations like this. So if you're going to say that eat your food or you will get corona, you are going to not only create panic in your child, you're going to stress out your child. So Pooja has asked me, what about 2.5 years old child? Pooja, there is a wonderful website called Born Smart. It is an app also. It has games that you can play with your little children right from birth to 3 years. And these games are developed by experts, keeping in mind that these games will calm your child. These games will give your child something to focus on. And this game will help you to have that attachment and bonding that your baby right now is so looking forward to. So, yes, I agree with Kirti that when you are trying to do any kind of donations, try to do it to the PM fund so that it goes to the right people. And as you can see, friends, since yesterday, 400 more cases have come up in our country. So I would really strongly urge you not to go outside, even to make these donations or anything, or to help people. Please understand, we are in a situation where we need to curb these numbers, because if this worsens, it is our children and their lives that are at stake. So I think the government, all the state governments are doing the best to take care of everybody. And it is important for us to take care of our children, because we are right now responsible for our children. And Mudit is asking me that my child is enjoying at home but not ready to talk to his friends. So that's fine. As I said, don't force anything onto your children. Please understand, many children are so used to visuals that they have always seen people while talking. They will not be comfortable on a phone call, because in a phone call you can't see the other person. So these children are not comfortable on a phone call. So maybe try a video call for them the first time. And if they are still not comfortable, it's okay. Leave them. It's okay. Somebody asked me for links of activities for children to do at home. Most importantly, there are 2 apps which I can recommend to you if you want to play app-based games. One of them is called Khan Academy Kids. It has some amazing games even for social emotional development. One recommendation that I would like to give parents, because a lot of people are asking that what activities to do with young children. Please try to have a balance between screen-based activities and real-life activities. So that is very important. So I would urge you to go for the 5. Okay. 1, do yoga, because that is very important for children. Yoga calms you, and that's why I'm recommending it. So do yoga. Number 2, do dance. Dance with your children on a music or anything that they are happy with. Dance will help them release all that pent-up energy which is building in them. So do yoga, do dance. Number 3, play a family game. This family game, when all of you in the family are together, children love it, because now they suddenly feel, wow, I am part of the whole family. Otherwise, usually you are telling children, go, you do your drawing, I'm doing my cooking. But when you play a family game, children really get that sense of attention, that sense of feeling of, I matter. So do yoga, do dance, do a family game, give a home chore, which means give the child some responsibility of doing something. Your child can be as small as 2 years. You can just say, pick this up from here and give it there, or give mommy this or give mommy that. So home chores. And the last one would be screen-based activities. So these screen-based activities could be either activities on the apps or something that the school has sent to you. So the 2 apps, actually the 3 apps which I recommend, one is Born Smart, one is Khan Academy Kids, and the other one is called Code Monkey. So Code Monkey is basically a coding app, but don't go for the word coding. It has some brilliant games which once you play on the screen, you can also play in real life, because it has directional games, which means left, right, up, down. So it's very good for your child cognitively also. So these are the 3 apps that I would recommend. Now when it comes to singing, somebody asked me, what about if we sing to children? then what about them? Please don't just put on rhymes for them. Sing to them. Actually sing to them. Enjoy singing with them. Somebody asked me, what about a 13-year-old? Well, teenagers are at that age where they think like adults, but also have emotions of a child. So it's very, very important for us to not treat them only like adults all the time. Important for you to also ask the teenager to make its own timetable. Don't do things for the teenager. Have an agreement with your teenager. It's very, very important that teenagers feel valued. Teenagers feel that everything is not being thrust on me. So have an agreement with the teenager that this is my plan. Do you agree? And the teenager says, no, I don't want to do it like this. I want to do it like that. You will have to, the point of an agreement is both parties will have to agree. So if you can't agree, adjust. So this is going to teach your teenager about things in life where you have no choice. Sometimes you either do this or you do that, but you will have to do it. So with teenagers, this is the right way to go about it. Teenagers will be on screens. You can't stop them. Teenagers, I think bloodline is the screen. But teenagers about pop-ups, because now that more and more people are using screen and Wi-Fi, a lot of pop-ups are coming on, and these are leading them to very bad sites like porn and all. So just be frank with your teenager about pop-ups. Also talk to your teenager. What does your teenager think about this entire crisis? What does your teenager feel about this crisis? This will give you an insight into their feelings. So it's very important that you treat your teenager very differently than you would have treated your toddler or your young child. Mutual agreement. Yes, thank you so much. I see Pooja saying mutual agreement negotiations, and I have some grandparents here who said that we will follow your 5. So yes, please remember to follow the 5. And I think Kirti asks me how to motivate to stick to their agreements made by them. Kirti, it is very important for children to have intrinsic responsibility. You know, as Indian parents, one of the common mistakes that we make is we feed our child, we dress our child, we do everything for our child. So when this child becomes a teenager, the child revolts that please don't come near me, please don't touch me, please don't tell me what to do. Because the child has been so mollycoddled the whole life that now that they are able to speak out, they don't want to follow what you say. So as I said, it's important to have a bonding with your teenager and sit down when you are having that bonding and say, okay, these are the rules. Now you tell me what rules would you like to add and which rules you would like to delete. Negotiation is the best way with teenagers. The 3 apps, Smita is asking me about the 3 apps. The first app is Born Smart. It's available on Google. The second app is called Khan Academy Kids. And the third app is called Code Monkey. Alka is asking me how to make a child independent. The best way is not to jump in and do everything for the child. Wait for the child to ask for your help and only then help your child. That's the best way to make children independent. I know the mother instinct is always to, when you see a child struggling with something, we try to jump in and help the child. Don't do that. Wait for your child to ask for your help. That's the best way to make somebody independent. Yes, when to give rewards. Yes, why do you want to give rewards? It's very important that you don't program children during these 21 days to function only on praise and rewards, because it takes 21 days to form a habit. So then your child won't do anything without rewards and praise. Encouragement instead of praise, and giving them your attention instead of rewards. The best reward is not a materialistic reward. You can say, Mummy will play with you for another 10 minutes if you will do this. So it helps them understand that there is something positive and I'm doing this for my own good. But don't use rewards or praise for necessary things, which means eating. Eating is a necessity and the child has to eat it. I know it's tough, I know it's difficult, but once you cultivate this kind of bonding with your child will understand that mommy means it, daddy means it, and I will have to eat it. So it's as simple as that. And mummies especially, you have a very good, strong hold on children. Children think of you as God. So even if you tell your child, I'm not going to talk to you, they will then follow you around the whole day because they are so much in love with you. If daddy says, I'm not going to talk to you, they're not bothered. So sad for the daddies, but well, that's a fact of life. So I would suggest use that bond, that emotional bond, when you want anything get done with your child. Smita asks me, do you conduct any session on child psychology? Well, I'm not a child psychologist, so I don't. But you have many child psychologists like Samir Dalwai, Dr. Sagar. You can get in touch with them. You can Google and get in touch with them. 8-year-old giving of rewards, is it that also material rewards? No way. Please, please. We are a country that only works on bribes. All because when these politicians were young, their parents only gave them rewards and bribes all the time. So I would suggest don't do that. I have Dhanashri who says, my daughter is 3.5 years old and we are stuck in Nani's house and she has just delivered. Oh, Dhanashri, congratulations. I can just imagine what you are going through. You have a very young toddler and you have given birth to a new baby. Dhanashri, I hope you have friends and help around you, because this is going to be a tough time for you. I want you to first take care of yourself. Postpartum depression is a reality. So I want you to give yourself some me time every day. Give some time to the toddler also, where the baby is not around. So give the baby to your mother and spend some time with your toddler, and don't make the toddler do everything for the baby, because this breeds a lot of sibling jealousy. So that's what somebody asked me, that they have a 2.45-year-old and how can they help the child talk. The best way to teach somebody to talk is to talk to them. So talking doesn't mean questioning. Talking means describing something, that you know what, mommy is going to make a chapati now, and mommy is going to take a dough, and mommy is going to put water in the dough. So when you talk to children and they hear you describe things, then it also helps them understand words and understand vocabulary, and then they will start picking up. But I urge parents that if your child is just learning to speak, try to use the mother tongue more. Please don't focus on English. It's very important that children learn their mother tongue, and once any child who has learned the mother tongue, it will be very easy for this child to learn other other languages. Somebody's asked me, my child doesn't accept defeat in a game, what to do? I have a niece who always used to cry when she used to lose any game. And the parents always used to give in to her first, you know, okay, if she doesn't want, you won. But I said, no, it is very important for you to sit with her and explain to her the meaning of losing and winning, and to make it clear to her that sometimes you will lose and sometimes others will win, and when we will lose, we can try again. That is the best part of losing. You can try again. So it's very important that in ways that suit you, you explain this to the child. So thank you everybody. I think it is 5 o'clock, and I know Shilpa, if your child is glued to the TV, the best thing is to switch it off and say, I don't know how to switch it on now, or to say to the child that this is it, you're not going to get it anymore. Please understand, any new disciplining is going to be very difficult during lockdown, because these children are going through, as it is, a lot of stress and panic. So if it is not harmful, if watching that television is not harmful, I would say right now, don't push your child. But if it is harming, you know, I would like to end this session by teaching you about Pickler's method. Dr. Pickler was a pediatrician, and world over in USA, UK, Pickler has taught a lot of parents how to discipline without losing their mind. So Pickler talks to you about 3 colors: red, yellow and green. So, or you can say the signal colors: red, amber and green. She says there are 3 types of situations, and you as a parent will have to decide which is this situation. So for example, your child is going to touch a knife. That is a red situation. You don't wait to be kind to the child or anything. You just jump in, you take the knife away for the child, and you take the child away from the knife. That's it. No questions asked. You can't sit there at that time and say, let me motivate this child. Beta, knife ko haath mat lagana. Ha? Beta, dekho, dekho, lag jayega. Beta, lag jayega aur lag gaya. ऐसे नहीं होता है. So that's a red situation. You must know that a red situation is when a child is either going to hurt somebody or going to hurt itself. In those red situations, your interference is unnecessary. Amber or the yellow is when you wait and you watch and you realize that let me first see whether the child is able to learn on its own, or is the child, there is some time for the child to be going into a dangerous situation. So you wait and you watch. You first allow the child to make up its mind or to learn from the experience, and then you come in. That's a yellow situation. So for example, a child is climbing on the sofa, and you know that even if he falls, there's a carpet below. So you watch the child while he's climbing and you say, beta, you need to be careful while you are climbing that. Instead of saying, gir jaoge, gir jaoge, gir jaoge. That's positive reinforcement. Bachcha giri jayega. So it is very important. That's the yellow situation. Now what are green situations? Green situations are those in which the child is trying to take some risks, but you know that there is no danger involved. So why interfere? So now whether you have an eating problem, whether you have a television problem, whether you have a problem like my child is not talking to his friends or my child is not doing this, now you have the solution in front of you: red, amber, green. Which is this situation? Learn Pickler method and you would be one of the best parents in the world. It seems Pickler parents, Pickler children are so well behaved because parents have brought them up with this kind of autonomy and independence. So it's time for me to say bye-bye. If you have more questions, what you can do is you can send me your questions on WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number, 75066. Is it 75066398870? Yes, I forget my WhatsApp number. 75066398870. But please remember, I don't pick up calls on WhatsApp. So don't try to call me. You will just have to message me. You know, message as in type a message and press send. That's all you can do. I do not pick up my WhatsApp number. So thank you so much, parents and the beautiful children. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to the story, and thank you parents for sharing your worries and your queries. If you have any more that I have not answered, please send me on WhatsApp and I'll be very happy to reply to them. I must thank Crossword. I must thank Harshil. I must thank Ketki, and I must thank Shopper Stop, and of course our beautiful people in the Early Childhood Association. Harsha and Mansi, thank you so much, and sayonara everybody. Khuda Hafiz. Bye bye. Take care, all of you.